I made a nest again. A little nest in my office area, but check out my office buddy. See if you can see him. Can you see him? He's a little spider right there. He's made quite a little nest. Can you see that? I don't have the heart to tear down his little web, so I've just been letting him live here.
The new morning roll.
Just kind of wanted to do a little sit down and chat, a little check-in, while I do some scrapbooking slash sketchbooking. I'm starting a new sketchbook for the summer, and I'm already super excited about filling it in. Let me show you what I have so far. Ta-da! Hopefully it's zooming in properly. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be working on that while I talk about what's been going on with me lately. So I ended the last vlog, I think. It was pretty rough. I had a rough May, but so far June has been okay. Thanks to my friend Robert, I'm able to go out every once in a while and have fun, and we have a sort of friend dates every 2 weeks or so. Apart from that, I've just been really struggling with cigarettes. I'm doing better. I feel like every time I do one of these check-ins, I'm doing a little better, which is good. Still not 100% cigarette free yet, but I'm getting closer. The spans of time between packs is very much bigger than it used to be. Yesterday was the full moon, and me and Bobby did a sort of, we did a ritual, a 3-day ritual for letting go of old things and bringing in a new era of our life. And so we did some stuff with that. I was hyper focused and was able to craft myself a very cute little crown, a little poppy flower crown. It's made of paper and cardboard and fabric and skewers. And I really had fun finding a hyper focus again. It's nice. This is gonna sound really bleak, you guys, but this is where I'm at mentally right now. But it's nice to find something to live for again. I am not. I'm in a weird place. I'm not doing bad. I'm okay. I'm just really introspective and really going through these cycles of both feeling like the oldest soul in existence and also being the most newest newborn fawn in the meadow, you know? I'm jaded and I'm filled with wonder. I don't know how to get it out except for in journaling and poetry and sketching and photographs and yeah. I like these moments of quiet in the evenings when everybody's gone to sleep and I can get some very dear and darling and decadent alone time. Not decadent in like a naughty way per se, you know, it's just nice to listen to my own music out loud and have YouTube on at the same time and be journaling or on Pinterest or reading a book or something. I've been really just loving the quiet evenings. I think I said this in my other video, but quitting smoking has been a weird process of me just finding out how crazy addictive my personality really is. Okay, I cut down on cigarettes, but I had to go up on coffee. I started drinking so much coffee and then I was like, okay, I'm drinking too much coffee, I shouldn't do that. Okay, then I'm just gonna smoke a whole bunch of weed. And I was smoking a whole bunch of weed. And I just keep finding things to get addicted to. And I think the solution is to find something not destructive to get addicted to. And I think hyperfocus is something like that. Like, not hyperfocus, flow, the flow state of doing creative work is kind of addictive. But it takes like a lot more prep and stuff. It's not like quick, which is what I like, which is what my body craves. I have not been able to find anything good that I can be addicted to that helps me like really quick. So, that's been my struggle. Sorry, I'm super sweaty. I'm gonna give you guys a from my point of view so you can see what the mess looks like. Alright, let's take a look over here. Focus. Stickers and junk. A folder full of scrapbooking stuff. Just stuff and stuff and more stuff. And then over here we have the moon and my iced coffee. We have a temporary guest in our home. This little lady is getting a little break from the shelter for the weekend because one of my housemates works at the Fresno Humane, and this little old lady, her name is Eloise. Hi, Eloise. She's tired. I think she's finally chill. She's been like decompressing and rubbing around all day, and she got a little bath and she's happy. Oh, she's a sweet girl. I just love how, I don't know if this is weird of me, but I love how whimsical, oh, you can't even see, but she has just big old dots all over her body. Just like a white dog with black dots all over, big old black dots, and I think it's so cute, so whimsical. Huh, baby? I'll see if I can't get a better video in a sec once she's up and around. No.
Very cute name.
from my notes app. Something probably pseudo deep. Basic bitch shit. I don't know, it's just a mentally ill girl thing to do, to write prose and poetry in your notes app, right? Adolescence, jaded and cynical, carrying an ancient weight, walking life's path serious and sad and hopeless. Now twice her age, all smiles at babies and singing with the birds and keeping movements light. She still lives here, inside, heavy with melancholy. My duty lies in showing her more to life than chaos and suffering. My duty lies in being the friend she needed most. And another one for my notes app. I am so much more than my sadness. Or am I? It feels like my core, my base flavor. It mixes with bits of other things. But the strong taste is still there, hitting the back of the throat, choking a little. Sorry if I'm not perfectly in frame. I'm too lazy to check. This is just a quick tarot pull. See what I get, see how it relates to my life right now. Because, I mean, it's the same old theme that all of my vlogs this year have been. I'm going through it right now. But it just feels like I'm finally starting to get to, like this whole part has been me sort of emerging from the chrysalis. And finally, like, my wings are starting to spread, if that makes sense. That's where I am spiritually. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain properly. So let's see. Let's let tarot do the talking. Queen of Wands. What am I getting from this card? I always mistake wands and swords. I forget which one is air and which one is fire. But judging from what I'm seeing here on the wands one, Queen of Wands, thinking wands is fire and sword is air. So if that's the case, this is a very passionate leader. Very much in her I'm here to shine bright era. But the black cat kind of symbolizes her ties to maybe the supernatural as well, and her own intuition. That's just what I'm getting from the drawing. Let's see what the booklet says. Okay. The queen is bursting with life and infectious energy. You can't help but feeling like you could take on the world when you're around her. So I'm getting confidence and power. If you're the queen, life is giving it all to you right now. Good luck, ideas, friends, promotions, so channel that bounty into confidence. Kind of what I've been feeling lately, right? I'm finally starting to enjoy being a butterfly from all that shit being in that chrysalis and whatever. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like this reading was a good one. It is noon on June 22nd, 2025, and I'm gonna go on a walk, and I want to document all the beautiful things I see. feel like a lot of these videos are just me trying to convince myself that I'm not going insane. And yeah. So, made it. Another week, another... whatever, it's Tuesday. Made it another month, almost.